Well, hey everybody, backyard scrapping here. We got a little mail call unboxing to do. It's from Scrapman50. So, and it is pretty heavy. I thought he said he got a hold of me and said he was sending a package, and I thought it was connectors or something, but this feels heavier than connectors. So let's see what we got going on. Get our note real quick. Okay. It says, "Hi Dino, enclosed is the package. Enclosed in this package you will find a few things I thought you might like. You mentioned in one of your earlier videos that pulling pins is relaxing to you. It is, as long as they're not, ridiculous pins, but some of them are not. But most are relaxing to me. I actually enjoy doing it. It's a nice pastime when I'm at work." It says, "I've got you covered." Okay, so there must be a bunch of pins in here. "I've also included some silver relay switches, contacts, push buttons, some scrap copper, a homegrown gift box, and a bunch of gold scrap." Cool. I also threw in a couple other items I thought you might appreciate. Scrapping season for me has gotten off to a slow start because of all this damn rain. No kidding. But I anticipate it will be a great year. Scrapman50. Well, my friend, thank you very much for that. And yes, I have to agree on the rain. I mean, even though my little lab is undercover out there, I mean, it's just, sometimes it's just plain miserable. It's day after day after day after day, cold, damp rain. So I totally get that. Well, let's get this open, see what he sent us. It feels awful heavy and kind of condensed, so, but hey, we'll know in just a minute. It's a gold brick. It's a 5-pound gold brick. We're all going to the Bahamas. Okay, so let's see. Those are the little switches, the little relays. These guys actually, when you pop them open, they've got a little, kind of a silver-plated little dot in the center of them. So I am saving those. Here we have, looks like some pins that he already pulled, and some more that need to be pulled. So cool, that's cool. Some ribbon cables, and some other odds and ends. I don't know. Oh, that looks like contacts. Let me get a container. This looks like, yeah, this is some contacts that he's already clipped off. Cool. And, oh wow. Wow. Oh my goodness, sir. A case? Holy crap. That's a case XX. Man, I haven't seen one of them in a while. That is very, very nice. Well, remind myself, note to self, I have to send him a penny, and I still owe Man Mountain Link 3 pennies. Somebody gives you a knife, you got to give them a penny. You got to buy the knife. That is really sharp. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that, man. That is really, really nice. And he said there were surprises in here, so let's see. This looks like some more copper, and this says fragile, so I will open that one separately. We got a few processors in here. Let me see if I can get it just a tub. See if I can dump this in. That's everything in the box. Good for 5 cents in trade. This is a token of some type. I'm going to have to try and look up. So that is pretty neat. Put that up here with our knife. There's some more copper wire. A few more processors. And more pins to pull. Now see, these pins, I actually do not mind pulling these at all. These are the ones I actually enjoy pulling. Off of hard drives and off of video devices. I actually pull and trim these. Whatever gold is, you know, whatever's on them that's not gold. In fact, I'll show you. I've got a jar of them up here. I know people think I'm nuts, but every one of those boogers, except for the ones that were full plate, have been pulled and trimmed to cut away the dead metal. I don't like processing dead metal, and believe it or not, that's pretty darn heavy already. These guys I do process from time to time, but I wait till I get a lot of them. These are just very, the very edges are tipped, and a lot of times I don't even pull those. I just don't know it, because these are ones that I also pull that are usually come out of the smaller connectors, that are, a lot of them are full plate, and I don't know it. I don't know that they're not full plate until I start pulling them, and that's this jar. And a lot of times I give those away, or if somebody wants to fool with them, or we'll just do a little project with them once in a while when we get enough. But yeah, these are actually the guys I like to pull. I don't mind pulling these either, the ribbon cable ends, but for the most part, a lot of these, some are full plate, but most of them are just plated right on the very tip. And a lot of times it's only one side, so they actually go in that jar. And when I get enough of them, you know, I don't usually, you even got to get like a pound or two of those to even bother processing them, because you're not going to get very little off of them. I mean, these are, the plating amount on these is almost so small that they really don't yield hardly anything, even if you've got a kilogram of them. And a lot of times what I'll do too is I'll actually do these in old AP or old acid, you know, to stuff that I've already used to finish using up the acid, because, you know, it's just, it's almost not worth it to even do them. So, anywho, but these bad boys I like, and they have actually yielded pretty good for me, so I do them. Here, I'm presuming we are going to have, it says copper bar. So, I think we have, yep, we have another. This looks like a fresh pour, or pretty fresh pour. Another monster copper bar in these really cool boxes that they fit in really well. That's pretty awesome. There's this another copper bar, and then here we have pull to open and fragile. Okay, so we will pull to open. Oh, is this must be some of the, yeah, this must be some of the copper that he has recrystallized or regrown. I'm gonna be, yeah, that's what that is. Wow, look at that. I hope you guys can see that. I'm going to see if I can get one out without tearing it up too bad. This is going to be really, wow, that is awesome. And I'm presuming that this was done through some type of electrolysis or plating them back out. But yeah, it's really fragile. That one's fixing to come off. That is really cool. Well, you said you had a couple surprises in here, and this is definitely a surprise. That's neat. I bet you it's a blast to sit and watch those too, because I know these really form out pretty good. Wow. Very cool. So that is, I'm presuming, pure copper crystals. There was his copper wire he used. You can still see it in there as the base to start them on. That is awesome. And that's really pretty heavy. That's pretty dense. Oh man, those will go on my shelf. That's pretty cool. I will have to find a place on the copper shelf for them, right down here. Well, my friend, I thank you once again for the toys and this more stuff to play with. I just finished up, oh gosh, a bunch of, I finished up those server boards that Scrapman, or not Scrapman, but Man Mountain Link sent. I finished up all the other stuff that Scrapman50 sent, except for the rest of the laser pickups, and I added more laser pickups to them because I don't know, broke down probably 50 drives. So it hasn't gotten boring enough for me to take any more of those apart yet, but I think I'm just going to snap most of those apart and just get the diodes out of them. I'm not going to break them down for lenses and everything else. It just takes too much time. My friend, thank you for the knife. I will get a penny sent out your way pretty quick. That is really sharp. That's a nice one. That'll go over here in my knife box. And thanks for this guy, and really thanks a lot for these. That's really awesome. Those are really cool. I'll take a picture of these and put it at the end of the video so you guys can see them better. And once again, thanks so much. And I guess I've babbled long enough, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.